Hey guys, Dan with Kane Custom Garage, and today I got something real special I want to show you, but you guys got to help me drag it out. It's buried under a bunch of crap back there, so let me get Frankie out of the way and we'll dig into it. Okay guys, I got something real special back in here, but we got to move all these saws and stuff first, so let's move some stuff out of the way. Here's my PV Pike log roller. Look at that bad boy. Get it out of here. Here's that Husqvarna that we just acquired not too long ago. That's a cool old saw. Some axes. One of these days I need to do an axe video. Get these axes out of the way. Another big old beast axe. One of those hook thingies. What do they call those things? I forgot now. It slipped my mind. And then a big heavy double bit axe. I think that's made by like the Man Company or something like that. Oh, picaroon. It's a picaroon. The little guy is a picaroon. Here's that farmer. That thing's a beast too. Some cool old gas cans. The Johnson Reds. Get that out of the way. Scooch this home light back. Let's see. Get this gas can out of here. Another Husqvarna. Oh, now she's getting uncovered. Little Super 2. Here's that Echo 440. Yeah. I still need a chain for it. I found a bar. And I still need a coil for it. These things have some funky two-piece coil. And you can't find them. Some more axes. A McCulloch 610. That's the old Clark Griswold one there. That's the one that Clark used in the Christmas Story movie. Oh! Okay, now we're getting down to it. This is sort of nice. I haven't cleaned back here in a while. The other J-Red. There's our friend back there. Can you see her back there? Oh yeah. You can see it. Let's move these pieces of wood. Oh, what a mess. All this crap blew in here. From the trees and stuff. Oh, it's sitting on it. Look at that, there it is. Come on out of there, Betsy. Oh, the old Mercury. The big Mercury. Come on, baby. Oh, look at this beast. Oh, there she is. Whoo! The Mercury, the DA211. That's what we're gonna look at today. See if we can get it to run. It hasn't run in a few years, so let me get her cleaned up and we'll check it out. Okay, here it is, guys. The big old Mercury DA211 two-man chainsaw. Look at that bad boy. That's a beast of a chainsaw, isn't it? I got this chainsaw from Christina's grandfather. I was down there one time. This was quite a few years ago. But I was down there one time and I was telling him how I was collecting chainsaws. And he's like, oh, you like old chainsaws? He says, I got a few out in the shed if you want them. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, we went out there and here this thing was out there. And he also had this McCulloch 2-man chainsaw. And so yeah, he gave both of those to me and said, here, have at it. This one doesn't run. I'm still trying to figure out what the deal is with it. But the old DA211 runs. Yeah, it's a sweet running saw too. I got it running. The main thing that was wrong with it was the starter was all screwed up in it. The dogs were sort of coming apart and some springs were all whacked out in there. I had to take it all apart and it's still a little bit finicky, but it starts. Or at least it did a few years ago. See, look, they use a steel cable for the frickin' starter. Look at that bad boy. But yeah, they're neat old saw. We actually got this running and me and a buddy used it to cut a stump down. They cut a tree in his yard and the stump was huge, so we got this beast out and we actually used it to cut the stump out because you can flop the blade on their side and cut it right down at ground level. That's what these things are made for. So yeah, let's sort of go over this thing a little bit. So yeah, this is actually the Mercury Kiekhaefer version. And yeah, Mercury, you know, they just made outboard motors. And that's who makes this motor for the Mercury. I guess it was Mercury Disston at first, and then they went to Kiekhaefer. I don't know, it's confusing, but if somebody knows, put that in the comments section. But so yeah, it's got the big Mercury. I don't know what that means. It says full jeweled engine. What the heck does that mean? It's got jewels in it. But yeah, it's a neat old motor. It has a distinct sound, that's for sure. Yeah, see, it's got the on-off switch here, choke, throttle controls. It's got one on both sides. It's sort of funny, years ago when I had this thing running, Dylan, our middle child, he was only like, geez, he was only like 2 or 3 maybe, and I'd get the thing running and I'd let him run the throttle and he'd come out here and he'd just pin it. I'd be like, whoa, hold on, Dylan. But yeah, see, it's got a big old air cleaner box here. Somebody put some extra dogs on it. They put the ones sticking off the bottom. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Maybe one of you old logger guys can let us know what the deal is with that. Yeah, they put 2 on the bottom and then these 2 sticking out the sides too. Maybe that was just so they could set it on a log without it sliding away, maybe, or something. But yeah, and it has the transmission there. And it has this band clamp that's sort of cool. You just unscrew that bad boy. Something like that. I'm trying to remember how that works. Oh, it has the flipper down here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've messed with this. But yeah, you flip it, you unclamp it here, and then you can turn it. And then this will loosen up. But I think if you unclamp it, it'll turn. I'll show you later. And then of course, if you take this band clear off, you can take the transmission and everything off of it. And then it came with an extra transmission, which is sort of cool. And see, there's the clutch drum. And this one has a handle on it. So I think that's what it's supposed to look like originally. But then somebody cut it off of this one. I'm not sure why. See that? They just sawed it off. Who knows what that was all about. But yeah, and they have big old 3/4 inch chain. And it was sharp too. It was cutting good. I didn't even sharpen it. And then it has the other end where the guy on the other end holds onto it. And this helper handle, it looks almost like a homemade one. I sort of cleaned it up and painted it a long time ago because it was all nasty. And then you put the transmission oil in here, and then the bar oil goes here. And then over here's, I think this is where this is where the spark plugs and all that are. And then look at that bad boy. She got 2 exhaust pipes coming out. Because she's a 2-cylinder. And these things are 180 cc's. They were made, I think I read they were made between 1951 and 1953. So yeah, just a cool old saw. So let me put a little fuel in it, see if it'll fire up for us. I'll set you up over here on the camera stand. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys how this bar rotates. So yeah, you just undo this clamp, and then see if you want to cut vertical or horizontal, you just flip her sideways. Which I think, I'm not sure if this would, I guess you would probably want it to go the other way maybe. Maybe like that. No, because then you'd have this in the way. So yeah, maybe this way. Ouch! It hooked me in the shin. So yeah, you can flip her flat if you want to just cut her down to the ground like that. And then you just clamp her on there and go to town. Yeah, and we actually did that. Oh, look at that, got me in the shin. So yeah, that's how that works. And then you just flip her back around. If you want to do some bucking. Ugh. Come on, biatch. This thing's heavy. Could you imagine packing this thing? Oh, there we go. And yeah, there's pictures. There's that one picture of that old guy packing one of these around like it's a one-man saw. He has it up on his shoulder. I think it says like, come on Cupcake, we got work to do. But anyways, that's how that flipping bar works. Okay guys, I got her fueled up. Let's see if this beast will start. It's got a little petcock valve up here. So let's turn that on, open that up. And that's pretty much gravity fed, so if it wants to start, it's gonna start. Pull the choke. Okay, let's see what it does. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, she wants to run. So cool. I could just listen to that thing all day. Doesn't that sound bitchin'? And the dumb thing just started right up. It's been sitting under that bench for, sheesh, probably 5 years. And I literally just put fuel in it, opened up the petcock, and you saw what happened. So yeah, just an amazing piece of machinery. And if you go to that chainsaw collector site, he even says on this one, says one of the best chainsaw engines ever made. And I tend to agree with him. So yeah, there it is. The Mercury DA211. The big 2-man saw. So yeah, guys, if you like these videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so when I put up some more, you'll be the first to know. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching.